Is 2022 the new 2006? Hi, I'm Scott Jacobs with Jacobs & Company. Every time I get caught now in my car, it's just radio infomercial after radio infomercial encouraging you, the consumer, right, to refinance your home. While refinances aren't a bad thing, these specific commercials that I'm referring to are encouraging you to do a cash out refinance on your home. Why? Because you've gained serious equity in your home. From the video that we just shot last week, we showed on average from November 2020 to November 2021 that on average here in Prince William County, Virginia, that you gained $50,000 just in 1 year. So the compound effect of that from previous years, you've done probably very well for yourself. And that's great. It's the American dream, right? That's why you buy homes, right? You hope to buy an asset that over time will gain equity, right? And you continue to pay the mortgage down and you owe less and less on that. And that's the reason why, we do what we do. That's why people invest in real estate. So what I saw happening in 2006 in droves was, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they would, find that they had 100, plus thousand in equity. And the next thing I know, they had a brand new Porsche sitting in their parking lot or they've got that RV or that fancy new boat, right? And look, it's nice to have things, but when you're using your wealth building tool, when you are leveraging, an asset that really should set you up for, retirement, now you don't have that equity, you don't have that savings account. So from what I saw in 2006, it was a healthy market. People had good equity in their properties and, they did these cash out refinances, and cash out refinances, I think are a great tool, right? You want to consolidate and pay off credit card debt, high interest debt. I think that's very good. You want to wipe out a student loan, something like that. I think that's commendable. But look, I don't ever believe that we should be spending money that essentially we don't have, right? The reason why you buy a house is that over a long period of time that you should be able to pay it down significantly, pay it off, and that vehicle gets you to your forever home, and hopefully you owe zero on that. So I would just be cognizant of that, right? If you bought a house, say November 2020, and you've gained $50,000 in equity appreciation, now the bank says you want to do a cash out refinance, and you're like, sweet, I can go out and get that new $50,000 boat. Well, that's great. The boat's parked in your driveway, but what happens when or if the market corrects itself? Now all of a sudden, your property depreciates $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Well, now you have no equity in your home whatsoever, okay? Or worse, you're underwater. You now owe more on your home than what it's actually worth. And how would you feel making payments month after month after month on an asset that isn't even worth what you owe on it, right? This is what happened in 2008. This is why people said, hey, Mr. Bank, here's my keys. A lot of the properties that became distressed sales were from people that took out large cash out refinances. So this is where I say it feels very much like 2006. But look, I can't help myself. I'm hearing radio infomercials. I'm seeing it in my social media feeds. There is a huge advertising spend to get you as the consumer, to get you to refinance, cash out. I would just say, maybe not worth it, or seriously, think it through before you impulse buy and or call one of these companies up and say, can you tell me more? The name of their game is to get the money from your pockets into theirs. That's it, right? So look, be leery of the cash out refinances. Refinances are a great tool, right? If you can get a better interest rate, reduce your monthly payment, that's all fantastic. You go from a 30-year mortgage to a 15-year mortgage, that's amazing, right? But going ahead and, getting 5 years into a 30-year mortgage to only, suck out all the equity that you have in it so you can go buy that new Mercedes, it's one to think about, guys. I'm Scott Jacobs with Jacobs & Company. If you like any of this content, please go ahead, like and share it. But certainly, if you ever have any questions about anything that we post, please feel free to give us a call here at the office at 703 area code 594-3800. Thank you so much.